These days, in any tech industry, there is always discussion about AI, the artificial intelligence, particularly after generative AI or ChatGPT came into the world. That's particularly around 2023 onwards. The discussions has been huge. Everything revolves now. Looks like everything revolves around the AI, that is the artificial intelligence. Yes, it's not new. If you look at it, yes, it's there for more than 30 years, 30, 35 years. Yes, at a different scale. Word was there, artificial intelligence, but then it got more pronounced in the last 3 years, particularly after 2023, when generative AI. If you look at the generative AI, large language models, it was totally unheard, but now with better computing power, and this has become very common, particularly after the OpenAI or ChatGPT came into the world since 2023. The point here is there is job loss also happening, and everyone is saying that most of the tech industry work could be replaced by AI in few years down the line, and that's where the job losses are happening, and some of the jobs will not be there. They say hardcore coding might not be required, but then you need to do some kind of a still coding will be required, but you need to know across all technology. You need to integrate them. That is where you can use the AI tools to build it. It's all fine. It is going to be there, but then looking at the investment which is going into the AI and the job losses, investment in billions. You name the company, they have been investing on EA, left, right, and center. So considering that, is it a hype? Is it a bubble which could burst anytime? That is what we are going to look, particularly after this has become more pronounced after the generative AI which came in 2023. Yes, as I said, if you look at any news report, Salesforce, Adobe, Oracle, Google, you name the any tech company, they have been investing in billions in AI, particularly to somehow integrate with a product so that it could do the work at a faster rate compared to humans. So, does this is any technology, for that matter, any technology product that has a hype? So that's where we need to see whether it's a hype or it can the growth can sustain in a way. We are still at a stage just about few years in generative, not even few years, couple of years. 2023 is what the first time we heard about the generative AI large language models. I mean, it could give you a response. You called it with Microsoft, it is called as Copilot. So everybody is investing, even the government. The US government has invested, it's planning, it is not invested, it's planning to invest about 500 billion USD and named it as Stargate project. They have an alliance or a kind of a joint venture set up with Oracle, then with OpenAI and few more companies put together. So everybody is investing. So that's where it becomes little tricky. Are they over investing on this one? Many of yeah. Before that, if you look at it, we also had. This one predictive AI, machine learning is all a part of the artificial intelligence, but on the left side, generative AI, agentic AI is what is new now. Yes, the subset of generative AI is an agentive AI, where it has to collaborate with the system with the external world through generative AI. That's in a nutshell about the generative I mean the agentic AI. So now, if you look at it, many of the top technology folks are saying that there is too much of hype around AI. It could be a bubble to burst, particularly the amount of investment which is coming into AI. Jeff Bezos, with Amazon, he said we are in an AI bubble. No doubt there is a benefit out of it. It will not just like that fall, and it is not going to be there. That is where we need to one need to be aware of the hype cycle. The hype cycle is what it is going to be looks like. The innovation trigger happens, and if you look at it, 2023 again, the later half, second half of 2023, we saw OpenAI coming in. That was the trigger point. So any innovations has this trigger point, and it gets the hype. going to see the hype happening till end of 2025. That is what is predicted. And then there could be a kind of a bubble burst. This is what is expected. 2026 till up to 2027, the bubble could burst, and then it could stabilize. It could stabilize. That is the slope of enlightenment. You can't use AI for everything. That is what is the slope of enlightenment is going to be. And then a plateau of uh, productivity. They know, okay, these are the jobs only can AI use. If you're replacing AI with humans, it could be waste of effort. That is where a more kind of a better sense prevails. So there will be a productivity from a hype. So we are looking at this graph. We are at a hype stage as far as AI is concerned. This kind of hype doesn't I mean, it's not new. It has been happening over the period of time right from 90s. I just have given in a kind of a snapshot over here, hype to plateau of productivity on various technology products since 90s, 1990, I'll say. The first one is mainframe. Prior 1990, if you say I'm working in computer programming, naturally, if you're making it big, then you have to be on mainframe systems. So that is still up to 1990s. So then came internet. Internet revolutionized in. If you look at it, it started in around 19 to be well known. It's around 94, but it came every the adaptability was more from 2000. Internet revolutionized, and at that time there was a they used to say dot com burst in 2000 when everybody thought, okay, every job will revolve around only internet. It's going to be a high paying job. Everybody wanted to have everything. If you ask anyone who has graduated around 2000, they would have said, I'm going to be an e-commerce consultant. So that was with the just learning of HTML with some kind of a JavaScripting. E-commerce was a boom. And we On the functional side, yes, of also ERP, enterprise resource planning. But if you're a total techie guy, then e-commerce 2020 around 98 99 till up to 2007 6 7 on till up to that time, it's all about e-commerce. Then came cloud 8 9 after e-commerce kind of stabilized. Then from on-premises it went on to cloud. Everybody thought, yes, there is not going to be any on-premises. It's going to be only cloud, cloud, cloud. So this was around 2018 19. But now still there are companies who still want to have either on-premises or a dedicated cloud, because either the statutory requirement needs it, or because of data security, or many things. They still have a cloud or could have a dedicated cloud for their own company, or they would have an on-premises. So it's kind of a with a cloud also is stabilized. And the job market also, if you look at it over the period of time, job market, there'll be a hype. If you don't learn internet on e-commerce, there was more opportunities, and if you don't learn, then you will not be uh, you will not get a job. So those kind of inputs we keep hearing. Yes, then came cloud, and till up to 2018 19 20, yes, cloud is still there, no doubt. It is all almost stabilized. In fact, Amazon made it big only for through AWS. Otherwise, it was just a e-commerce company, but it's now well known for their cloud product, and they are the trigger points. AWS was a trigger point as far as the cloud is concerned. And then came, yes, the AI part. 2015 2016 onwards, we kept hearing about data science, machine learning, IoT. So everybody thought that is going to be a future: data science, machine learning, IoT. But then this has now taken a back step in 2023 onwards, particularly after Gen AI took over. The generative AI took over. That is particularly after Open or ChatGPT came into picture into this world. So this is from 2023, and now every company is investing on their own product. Like Microsoft, they have their own. Copilot, and many of them, Gemini with Google. Everybody wants to have the Gen AI part, and they want to integrate with their SaaS application or with their platform, or you name it, any kind of a solution. They still want to integrate with Gen AI. So that's where it has become a kind of a, we are probably in a kind of a hype situation. So probably and everybody is we are looking to learn the generative not only generative AI, they want to learn all about the agentic AI as well. So we could well be in a hype situation, probably as given in my the last presentation, or the last presentation slide, I would say. The previous one, what I meant is this one, 2026, 27, we need to see this hype could burst, and we will be kind of a there'll be could be a fall, and then comes the stabilization phase. So that is all about the Gen AI. It looks like a hype. We need to see whether what happens the next year. So I hope you found this presentation useful. Thanks and cheers, and do subscribe to my channel.